I love plot twists. Plot twists are the best. Good evening, and welcome to That's So Chic. I'm Tiana, and I'm your Sunday uploads here on this channel. And this week is Reactions Week. This week's theme was kind of my idea because I saw this video by ellenawhat, and I was like, I need to do that. I need to embarrass the shit out of myself on camera. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you today. Right here on my phone, I have the very first fan fiction that I have ever written. I read a couple of parts to the other girls on this channel when we were Skyping a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I need to film this for maybe fans of my writing have read, or so they can see it. And it's like, I read the stuff now, and then I read what I've recently wrote, and I'm like, what the heck? I was terrible at writing when I first started, and yeah. So I'm going to read, like, the first 5 to 10 chapters for you. Let's start with part 1. This is called I Just Need That One Thing, because I couldn't freaking think of any other titles besides song titles. It is a Harry Styles fan fiction. Chapter 1. It is summer vacation, but my parents are making me stay with my grandparents. But at least my cousin and his band are staying too. There are 5 boys: Harry, Louis, Zayn, Niall, and Liam. But sadly, my sister's coming too, and I know that she will be all over them. My cousin is Niall, and his girlfriend, Willow, and I are best friends. She is going to stay with us for a while, and I can't wait! So anyways, I have had my eye on Harry ever since I met him, and I am hoping that he will have the same feelings for me. Of course you do, honey. My sister and I are there before Liam and the band are, so we pick our rooms and get unpacked. I hear the doorbell ring and rush to answer it. It is Willow. We hug, and I say, "Oh my gosh, it is so great to see you!" "You too. I missed you so much." So Willow and I decide to share a room. Of course, why wouldn't they? Then we hear the doorbell ring, and we both are excited, so we run to answer it. It is Niall and the rest of the band. See how the cousins switched there for a second from Niall to Liam. But now we're back to Niall. So, oh, keep in mind not all of that conversation was in the same paragraph. Niall and Willow hug, and then Harry comes up and he hugs me. He says, "Good to see you, babe." I laugh and say, "Oh, Harry." He smiles at me and I blush. Then I greet the rest of the boys and show them to their rooms. Harry pulls me aside and says, "Why can't we share a room?" "Why would we? We aren't even dating." "Can we change that?" "Not that easy," I said, and I smiled and winked at him. He looked shocked, as if I had told him he had 10 minutes to live. Geez, Tiana, could you be any more dramatic? I rolled my eyes and showed him to his room. Our grandparents take us all out to dinner that night. We have pizza, then we go home and watch a movie. Harry sits incredibly close to me, but it makes me feel really good. We were watching a scary movie, and I jumped into Harry's lap once. He laughed and hugged me. I snuggled up close to him for the rest of the movie. After the movie, we decide to go to bed, and Harry knocks on my door. "Can I help you?" I ask. Yeah, actually," he says. He grabbed the front of my shirt and pulled me in for a kiss. I got super close to his lips, but didn't let them touch mine. Nah, bitch! I pushed him away and said, "Good night, Harry." "Night, babe," he said with a wink. I closed my door and got into bed. "What was that?" Willow asked me. Honestly, I don't really know. I ended at that and go to sleep, hoping something like that will happen tomorrow as well. So this is chapter 2. I woke up the next morning to a knock on the door. I opened it, and there standing before me was a naked Harry. "Oh my God, Harry, put some pants on!" I said as I covered my eyes, then slammed the door. A minute later, there was another knock. I made sure I had my eyes closed when I opened the door, and then I said, "Are you decent now?" "Yes." I slowly uncovered my eyes, and thankfully, he at least had put pants on. To be honest, I was glad he didn't have a shirt on. We all are, honey. He started to hug me, and I practically jumped into his arms. We hugged for a while, and then he tried kissing me again, but I refused. No, you have to find patience. I can't, babe. Too bad, I said, and winked at him. There sure is a lot of winking in this story. God, he is so cute. I really want to kiss him, but I think I will make him chase a little longer. We all eat breakfast together, then we decide to go shopping. Harry won't stop flirting with me, and it's annoying. I have considered just kissing him to shut him up. We go into my favorite clothing store, and I found the shirt that I really, really want, but I don't have enough money. And of course, here comes the most cliche part of a fan fiction. Good God. Damn, I say under my breath. We walk out of that store, but Harry has disappeared. Where did Harry go? I'm reading it as it's written. It literally says where, not where. I ask. I don't know. I think he's still in the store, Louis says. We wait around outside of the store in case he was in there. Sure enough, he comes out 5 minutes later with a present. This is for you. I know you really wanted it, so I got it for you. He says, while handing me the gift. I gasp. It is the shirt I wanted, and in my size. Oh, Harry, I said, and then I couldn't resist any longer. I grabbed the front of his shirt and pulled him close to me. Kiss me, I whisper. He kisses me hard. Damn, he says, and smiles at me. We keep shopping, and Harry and I hold hands. Louis keeps making fun of us, and Harry keeps blushing. Oh, that's just the cutest darn thing I ever did hear. A warm feeling moves through me. I like him a lot. I am so glad that he is mine now. Babe, can we get something to eat? I ask Harry. Of course! Anything for my love! Bitch! You literally started dating him 5 minutes ago. He's not gonna say his love. Oh my lord. A 14-year-old wrote this because she did. Okay? 14-year-old fantasies of One Direction were very real. They were very true to my heart. His love. Wow, he must really like me too. I can't help but blush. He kisses my cheek and we get something to eat. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Alright, we are on to chapter 3. How exciting is this shit? Good God. Harry and I have been dating for about 2 weeks now. We have a really great relationship. I accidentally overheard him and Louis talking. This is what I heard. Dude, you just need to bang her already. No, I'm not like that. I love her. She deserves way better treatment than that. Who are you, and what have you done with Harry? Louis, I truly care for Tiana. I forgot that I wrote this in my name. I am not just going to use her, but Harry, she's hot. I would have banged her by now. Louis, shut up. I love her. Leave our relationship alone. It's official. Harry is my dream man. This conversation made me feel special. He said he loved me and that he wouldn't hurt me. I interrupted the conversation at that point. Harry, I need to talk to you in private, please. I said, all right, babe, I'm coming. I lead Harry into my room. I shut the door and locked it so no one could bother us. Listen, I say. I overheard you and Louis talking on accident. I really appreciate what you said. I love you. He smiled at me. I meant every word. I hope you know that. I kissed him then. It was amazing. He kissed me hard for what seemed like forever. I didn't want it to end, but we were interrupted by a knock on the door. Tiana, Grandma says you have to come out of there now. Supper is almost done, said my sister. We're coming, I shout back at her. Harry and I stood up, but before I could open the door, he kissed me again, but gently this time. Please, don't ever leave me. I'm not going to. We hugged and then went downstairs for supper. We sat across from each other at dinner, and Harry couldn't take his eyes off me. But I have to admit that it was hard for me not to look at him. My grandparents assigned Harry and I to clean the dishes. We went into the kitchen and just talked about the most random things. I had such a great day, and I didn't want it to end so quickly. But little did I know that things were going to get tense the next day and could possibly turn everything good into bad. Dun dun dun! Chapter 4. There's a note at the top. It says, "Note. This chapter can possibly make you cry. Hee hee, smiley face. Oh, Tiana, you're such a devil." It had to be around 2/3 in the morning when my grandparents burst into my room. My grandma was screaming, "Get up! Get out of bed now! Grab a coat and get out!" It took me a minute to realize what was happening. I smelled smoke and had a hard time breathing and seeing. My eyes started to water heavily the minute I opened them. I ran into the hallway to see if I could find Harry, but I couldn't. "Where's Harry?" I screamed. Dead silence. My grandma stopped in her tracks and looked at me with sad eyes. "He is on the way to the hospital." "What?" I yell. It is hard to hold back the tears. "Come on," my grandma says. "We need to get out now. Everyone else is outside." How the fuck would she not wake up? If there's like chaos and sirens and fire and smoke, how would she not wake up? Tiana, what were you thinking? As she says this, she gives me a quick hug, then we run outside. When we get outside, we find distress. Good word, 14-year-old self. Willow was bawling her eyes out. So was my sister. Zane and Niall were sharing a room, and they are the only boys from the band outside. "Where are Louis, Harry, and Liam?" I ask, shaking and on the edge of tears. They were too close to the fire. Louis breathed too much smoke, Harry is badly burnt, and Liam was burnt, and the smoke. Niall said, sounding almost too sad. That was my breaking point. I started bawling, and I couldn't stop. "Can we go to the hospital?" I asked, frightened. I needed to see Harry, and now. "No, we have to wait for the police and the firemen," my granddad said. This made me so mad. I started crying even harder. Harry needed me, and I wasn't there for him. I felt so horrible inside. Niall and Zane came over and hugged me. Neither of them would let me go, and this helped me calm down a little bit. "Listen, Tiana, there's a slight chance Harry might not make it. He was hurt the worst of the three," Zane told me. At that point, my grandma had come over. All she could do was look at me with sad eyes. This made me cry even harder. I couldn't handle it. I pushed everyone away from me and ran to my favorite tree and climbed it. "Bitch, there's a fire in your house and you're gonna go climb a tree?" I stayed up there until I saw the firemen and the police come. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I actually think I'm gonna leave it there because that is a plot twist. You don't get to find out what happens to Harry Styles. Nobody does. Except me. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed my horrible 14-year-old writing and if you enjoyed that little plot twist. So, yeah, and give it a thumbs up also if you want to see more of these videos, and comment if you want to see more as well. But if I do make more, they'll be posted on my main channel, and I will leave a link to that in the description down below. And please subscribe to see the other girls' videos. Alright, I will see you guys next week with another video, and my video next week is gonna be super cool, and I'm super excited. Bye! I love you so much, bye! You definitely want to blast your music through the hallways. Like, get some boom boxes on each shoulder and just walk around and show off your music. Could we be... Excuse you! Excuse you!